Long time no see. I promise I did not forget about my YouTube channel and my fans, but life has been very chaotic. If you cannot tell, I am in a new place. I have moved. I am no longer in my teeny tiny studio. I am now moved in with a boy. If you know from previous videos, it is Mr. Barr. The last couple weeks have been pretty hectic and finally settled down. But one thing I've always wanted to do ever since I was in that itty bitty studio is I wanted to host my own home cafe. And you cannot imagine the amount of jealousy I had when I had to see other people on TikTok host their gorgeous at-home cafes. And I knew I could not host more than one person, maybe two at a time in my old studio. If you guys have seen my previous videos, you know how teeny tiny that place was. So now that we have moved, my dreams can become reality. So I am going to make them my reality. I have curated some recipes that I would like to test out. I don't bake very often, and I am kind of afraid that I bit off more than I could chew. I tried to whittle down the recipes to maybe like one or two, but they all sounded so good. I was like, I should just make all of them. So I might regret this, but hopefully I do not. It is the day before cafe soft opening. We are going to make a grocery run to get all the ingredients for everything that I want to make. So this is me vibes based, and I hope it will go well. Tried to narrow down the list of stuff that like I absolutely wanted to do, and I couldn't take anything off the list. I guess we're just gonna do all of it. Let's go. So you guys might be wondering, why is David in crutches again? If you might remember, around this time last year, he was also in crutches. Would you like to tell him?
This time last year?
Yeah, last time in July.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's been a year.
I got surgery. So it turns out I tore my ACL and my meniscus.
Last year, he probably tore his meniscus and ACL, but we just didn't know.
We didn't know because the urgent care guy said nothing was torn. So then I would play soccer again and get injured, and then take some time off, and then it was actually the third time I injured it on the same knee. Surgery was good, but 6 weeks of crutches, 4 months till running, and then 9 to 12 to return to sports.
He's been confined to our house.
It's my enrichment time right now.
I left David in the car. I'm gonna go on a solo adventure. Wish me luck. I'll be very brave. I know how perilous H Mart is.
All right, friends, so it is the night before soft opening of home cafe. So I am going to try and get some stuff out of the way that I can make the day before. Tomorrow, I fear I will be very busy in the morning. So I want to do as much as I can today. I need to make the focaccia bread, which I have never made before. Tomorrow is when I will actually do the baking because I want it to be French. So yeah, let's start with the focaccia bread. Let's start by, I think what we need to do is start with the focaccia part. I think once I do that, I'll be a little less intimidated. So these are all my ingredients that I am using for my focaccia bread. Here's some peeled garlic that I bought from H Mart. I'm going to put some olive oil and salt on them, and then I'm going to air fry it. So it's gonna be like really soft on the inside, which is what I want. And then this, I have a vision for this. I want Chinese sausage to go inside the focaccia, kind of like pieces of meat. I think I might just like dice this up really small so tomorrow morning there's less cooking. And then also green onions. I know there are lovers and haters out there in this world. Haters, you are invalid. Lovers, I see you. So we'll be cutting up 4 of these. Is that excessive? So join me on item number 1. Chinese sausage, garlic, scallion focaccia bread. Oh, and I'll be adding chili oil on top. First thing she said to add was warm water. I don't really know what that means temperature-wise, but I warmed this up to about 100 degrees, which seems warm to me. So I'll be putting in that. What scares me about baking is that I've heard it's more of a science rather than an art, and that just adds more stress. 4 grams of instant yeast. Right now I'm going to mix the flour. She said until incorporated. Oh my God, it's so sticky. Okay, it's starting to look like hers. All right, right, she said to cover it with a clean cloth and let it sit for 10 minutes before my first stretch and fold. So that is what I'm going to do. So while that is resting, I'm going to get started on my air fried garlic, blistered garlic. There is no recipe for this guy. I'm just gonna freeball it. This is not the baking portion. I am a lot more confident with cooking. Let's do this. It's been about 10 minutes. Time to stretch and fold this guy.
Huh?
I'm not impressed. Stretch, fold, stretch, fold. Okay, okay. I'm starting to gain confidence. Set aside. I am going to clean and cut up all of the scallion. The garlic just finished. Dude, look how crispy it looks. Alright, so for our drinks, I will be making 4 drinks in total. We'll be making a banana matcha and strawberry matcha, as well as a oolong sea salt foam and a brown sugar cinnamon latte. For the first 2, matcha and strawberry, I want to make a syrup that I found on TikTok. I will link the TikTok page below. And then blend the bananas with some milk to get banana milk. I'm going to start with the strawberry syrup, which is equal parts strawberry and sugar. I am going to make some cold brewed tea with some tea that I brought back from Taiwan a couple months ago. I looked online, it should be about like 5 to 7 grams per 400 milliliters of water. So I'm gonna fill it up with water first and then go from there. This is about 800 grams of water, so I am going to add 10 grams of tea leaves and just let that steep overnight. Good morning. I just woke up. The focaccia has to proof outside for 1 to 2 hours before I can bake it. So I am going to grease the pan and stretch it and then leave it. While the bread finished proofing, I did my hair and also changed into my cafe outfit. Wow. Yeah, so now I'm going to check on the bread and then fold in the mixings. I hope it goes well. So let's see the grand reveal. Whoa, wait, it got so big. You wanna see it? Look.
What the heck? That's a big focaccia.
Look how big.
Whoa.
Yeah, now I have to stretch it out. So yes, now I'm gonna stretch it out, oil my hands, stretch it out, put in the mixings. How exciting. I also brought out all of my mixings, Chinese sausage, green onions, and the roasted garlic that I made yesterday. And then, 老干妈. right, I have finished putting the toppings on. I feel like this is perhaps too much toppings, but it is my focaccia, so I will bake it how I want. I'm gonna put it in the oven at 430 for approximately 18 to 23 minutes. Oh, I'm really crossing my fingers. This turns out good. It smells really good, and I have high hopes for this.
10 hours later.
I think the focaccia may be done. It smells pretty good. I'm a little scared. Okay. Smell it, smell it.
Holy shit. Whoa. Oh yeah.
That looks good, right?
Oh yeah.
So now I am going to get started on my ube and banana butter mochi. So I found 2 different recipes for each of them, and I'm gonna have the recipe do half and half, and then I kind of want to do like a swirl situation. Again, I have a vision. I don't know, I've never done this before, so hopefully it will work. Okay, it doesn't look 100%. Oh my god. Should I do it again, or do we wanna just leave it as?
I think we can leave it as.
So now that that's in the oven, I kind of want to get started on the sticky rice, which I found a recipe to make the sticky rice. Basically, I just use my rice cooker, which is amazing, and then I can make the sauce on the stove. Okay, so for the sticky rice, I have seen a couple different versions floating around out there. One was just like cook as you would regular rice. So I just mixed in the sweet coconut mixture with the sticky rice, and since I want this to be more of like a rice pudding texture rather than like a sticky rice texture, it is a bit more wet, but I think that's what I want because when I'm layering the mango pudding, I want it to be softer rather than like hard grains of rice. We just pulled the ube banana guy out of the oven and it looks so good.
Whoa.
The banana part is much more mochi-y than the ube part.
Looks good.
Time to assemble my coconut puddings. I have all these little cups and I'm gonna layer them with sticky rice, then my coconut pudding, then mango, and then top it off with this guy, my homemade coconut sauce. I made this coconut pudding last night. I did not film it because I was too tired though. Ooh, nice and silky. Let me explain everything. This one is banana ube mochi. So I did a swirl of 2 different ones, and then this is the breakfast sandos from Taiwan. And then that was what I was talking about. I was like, I don't know how to bake. It's a focaccia, and I'm making like a mango sticky rice pudding. It's all one bread.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Yo!
Push it down.
Show me your sandwich.
Yeah. I gotta go horizontal. Is it way you go?
Oh wait, that looks so good. What do you think?
Am I supposed to one bite this?
That's a big old bite.
No, I would say it has everything.
I like it.
Okay.
Good.
I like it. Thanks, Maggie.
Of course. Oh, are you gonna try it?
I'm try it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
Oh, you can't even pick that up.
Are we making fun of me? That's pretty good. That's like exactly what we wanted.
Whoa, it's crunchy. That's pretty good.
Oh, good. It is really good.
I thought maybe the ube and banana wouldn't go together.
No, it goes well.
Nah.
I think
Why would you eat that?
A replay of that reaction. Honestly, at the end of this day, I was so tired, but it was also very rewarding seeing my friends enjoy the drinks and the snacks that I poured my blood, sweat, and tears into for the last 2 days. It was also a great opportunity for some of our friends to see our new place, and I hope to host more of these to come. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!